Welcome to the presentation on NESA requirements for Stage 6 courses. The High School Certificate, or HSC for short, is internationally recognised qualification. As such, it is simply not given away. To be eligible to receive the HSC, you must show due diligence in attending class and completing set classwork, and undertaking internal assessments as set by the college. You'll also need to fulfil specific subject requirements as prescribed by NESA. As well as being a highly regarded qualification, HSC can provide a doorway of opportunities to students. Hard work is rewarded by improved achievement. Improved achievement allows students to gain access to a greater number of doorways. Thus, they have a greater choice in where they head post-school. When undertaking study Year 11 and 12, there are some specific NESA senior study requirements. You must undertake the study of at least 2 units of English, at least 3 courses of 2 units value or greater, at least 4 subjects, at least 6 units from board developed courses, and you can only complete a maximum of 6 units of courses in science in Year 11 and 7 units of science in Year 12. In Year 11, you must undertake at least 12 units of study. Most people at St John's do 13 units when they include a religious education course. Some people look to do 14 to give them more options and choice in Year 12. The reason for NESA mandating a minimum of 12 units of study in Year 11 is to encourage students to have a broad spectrum of learning. Year 11 runs for 3 terms, terms 1, 2 and 3. However, before you begin Year 12, you must have satisfied all the requirements of each course you study. Not meeting the requirements in one course may lead you to only having 10 or 11 units correctly completed. Remember, the minimum in Year 11 is 12 units. Thus, you won't be allowed to proceed to Year 12. In Year 12, students must complete a minimum of 10 units. Students may elect to remove a course from their pattern of study once they reach Year 12. Year 12 runs for 4 terms, beginning in Term 4 and concluding in Term 4 of the following year with formal HSC examinations. There are 3 different types of courses that are offered by NESA for students to study in Year 11 and 12. They are board developed courses, content endorsed courses, and vocational education and training courses, or commonly called VET courses. I'll now expand on each of these to give you a bit more detailed understanding. Board developed courses are often called mainstream courses. These have been developed by NESA and cover a wide range of knowledge, skills and disciplines. The list you are currently looking at are the mainstream courses commonly offered by St John's. Feel free to pause the presentation for a moment if you wish to read over the list and take in the various opportunities you are offered. For more information on each course, please see the subject-specific presentation. All board-developed courses have internal assessments and an external HSC examination. Their results can be used in the calculation of your ATAR. All board-developed courses are 2 unit in value, except in the English and Maths extension courses and Studies of Religion 1, which are 1 unit in value. Content endorsed courses are also developed by NESA. They tend to be courses that aim to cater for a specific need. Content endorsed courses only have internal assessment, and you will not sit a HSC exam in these subjects. Since you don't sit a HSC exam, the result you achieve from content endorsed courses will not count towards ATAR calculations. There is, however, one exception to this rule. The English Studies course now has an optional HSC exam where students can elect to undertake if they wish. If they undertake the examination, it can be used in the calculation of their ATAR. At St John's, we currently offer 2 content-endorsed subjects: English Studies, which is 2 units in value, and Studies in Catholic Thought, which is 1 unit in value. The third type of course is that of Vocational Education and Training, commonly called VET. These courses are based around a specific industry and offer initial industry accreditation. All courses are competency-based. You may choose to undertake or opt out of doing the HSC exam for VET courses. All are 2 units in value and are regarded as Category B subjects. Only 2 units of Category B subjects can be used in ATAR calculations. The VET courses offered at St John's are Metals and Engineering, Construction, Entertainment, Hospitality, and Primary Industries. For more specific information on VET courses, please see the VET specific production. TVET are a range of vocational education and training courses, or VET courses, that students can elect to study as part of their Year 11 and 12 pattern of study at TAFE. There is a broad range of courses. Depending on the course, they will either run for a full day or a half day once a week. There is no cost involved for the student, and the school will arrange transportation to get you to your class. Where possible, we place TVET on the subject lines to minimise the amount of time and work you will miss from your other classes. For more specific information, please see the TVET specific reduction and subject booklet. Students also have the opportunity to undertake the study of a course through a distance education provider. There are 2 main reasons that a student may elect to study a course through distance education. The school doesn't offer the course. While we have a large variety of courses on offer, it is extremely difficult for any school to be able to offer all the courses that NESA provides. The most common courses accessed by St John's through distance education are engineering studies and the vast array of language courses on offer. Each year, there are also a number of students who don't get all the subjects they have preferenced due to the arrangement of subject lines. In certain cases, students will elect to study the course they missed out on through a distance education provider. There is no extra cost involved if you elect to study a course through distance education. There are a range of distance education providers that we can access to help students find the course they are after. Please be aware that study through distance education is not an easy exercise. It really does require self-motivation and independence as a learner. Most importantly, you must be highly organised to ensure you stay up to date with your coursework. I would like to make you aware of courses that have a major project as part of their HSC course. Major projects provide a wonderful opportunity to express yourself and your learning in a practical sense. They allow the development and application of skills and knowledge in a completely different manner to a traditional classroom situation. A large proportion of students often have a subject with a major project as part of their study and are very successful. We also have some students who undertake 2 subjects with a major project component for the HSC. We have seen many of these be successful in both. However, it does require a highly organised and disciplined approach to ensure not only are the major projects completed to a high standard, but all subjects are allocated time to allow high quality learning. In regards to doing 3 major projects, we have had a small group of students attempt this in the past. While it is possible, the time commitments involved can be very demanding, and success across all 3 in combination with all your other subjects is exceptionally challenging. I would like to conclude by making you aware of some terms you may come across if you are researching possible post-school options at university and other institutions. Prerequisites. You must have done this course in the HSC. You may have achieved a result, such as an ATAR, that is beyond the level required. However, if you have not undertaken the study of a prerequisite, you will not be given entry into the course. Examples of this are engineering courses. They often have the prerequisite of advanced maths or Extension 1 mathematics. Many medical courses have chemistry as a prerequisite. Assumed knowledge. You don't have to have studied this course as part of your HSC. However, when they start teaching or lecturing, they will assume you have a quality understanding of the content and skills of these certain courses. Recommended. It is an advantage if you have done it as a HSC course, as it will give you some good background knowledge. However, it is okay if you haven't, as we'll work through the content in the course. Thank you. I hope this has been a useful guide on your journey to choosing your subject preferences for Year 11 and 12.